Aloha and welcome. I'm Drake from Dragon Divination, and today we're diving deep into the tens in tarot, the cards of completion, excess, and the threshold of renewal. In tarot, the tens represent the end of a cycle. They are the point where energy has gone as far as it can go in its current form. What began with that spark of potential in the aces and evolved through challenges and mastery now reaches its absolute limit. Numerologically, 10 reduces back to 1. This means it carries the full weight of experience, but it also holds the tiny seed of a brand new beginning. Tens aren't just about things ending for the sake of ending, they are thresholds. They force us to ask, what has reached its natural conclusion, and what must change before the next cycle can begin? Tens often appear at moments of real intensity. They show where something has become complete, saturated, or even overwhelming. Let's start with the Ten of Wands, the card of fire. This card represents burden, overload, and the heavy weight of responsibility. The fire element here has burned for too long without any rest. The Ten of Wands appears when your passion has turned into pressure. You might be carrying far too much, too many obligations, expectations, or self-imposed responsibilities. The work you're doing may still matter, but the way you're carrying it is completely unsustainable. The lesson here is about delegation and release. Not everything is yours to hold anymore. It asks, what must you lay down so you can finally move forward lighter? Next, we have the Ten of Cups, the card of water. This card represents emotional fulfillment, harmony, and shared happiness. Here, the element of water flows freely and peacefully. This is the vision of emotional completion, deep connection, love, and a true sense of belonging. It often signifies contentment in relationships, family, or community. Yet this card also contains a subtle awareness. No emotional state is permanent. The challenge is to appreciate the joy you have without clinging to an idea of perfection. The Ten of Cups teaches gratitude for what is, not fear of what might change. It asks, can you be fully present in your happiness without trying to freeze it in time? Now for the Ten of Swords, the card of air. This card represents finality, collapse, and mental exhaustion. The element of air here has reached its breaking point. This card often looks brutal, I know, but it actually marks the end of suffering, not its continuation. Whatever pain this card represents, it cannot go any further. The worst is already behind you. The lesson of this card is acceptance. Denial only prolongs the pain, while acknowledgement is the first step toward healing. The Ten of Swords asks, are you ready to let this story end, so a completely new one can begin? Finally, the Ten of Pentacles, the card of earth. This card represents legacy, long-term security, and generational stability. The element of earth reaches its fulfillment through continuity. This card speaks to family, lineage, inheritance, and the things that endure beyond any single individual. It's about building something that lasts, whether that's material, emotional, or spiritual. But it also asks us to be aware of tradition. What you inherit can support you, or it can bind you. The lesson is about creating a conscious legacy. What you pass on truly matters. It asks, what are you building that will outlive this moment? When you look at the tens as a collective pattern across the suits, you see they all mark a completion that comes with a consequence. Fire collapses under its own weight. Water reaches a state of shared joy. Air brings an end to a painful cycle, and earth secures continuity for the future. These are not minor endings. These are major turning points that will reshape your entire direction. In their shadow aspect, the tens can feel overwhelming, too much emotion, too much pressure, too much pain, or too much responsibility. But that very excess is the message. You are not meant to carry this cycle forward unchanged. Something has to reset. The core message of the tens is that completion requires honesty. Not everything that ends is a failure. and not everything that completes should be carried forward into the next chapter. They invite us to release our burdens, appreciate fulfillment, accept our endings, and honor our legacy. The tens teach us this one final truth of the cycle: endings create space, and space creates renewal. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share this channel with your like-minded friends who might want to learn more about tarot also. This is Drake, signing off. Don't forget to be the magic, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.